Hello, I'm Jay, one of Plotdrive's co-founders, and I am excited to show you what we are calling Redline Mode at Plotdrive. This is a new mode of editing that I think is going to really unlock new ways of working inside Plotdrive. It's going to allow for new collaborations with writing partners and editors, and it's going to hopefully help people go through editing passes much, much faster. And so here I've got chapter 1 of a romantasy novel. I'm going to show you how this works. I've been drafting it. I left some notes along the way using Plotdrive's comment system. You can see they're highlighted in blue here. And in co-writer, I want to see what co-writer thinks about how to improve this chapter because it's only been the first draft. So let's see. Hey, co-writer, can you act as a very critical developmental editor of romantasy and use Redline Mode to mark up chapter 1 with your critique for an editing pass? So co-writer is going to read the chapter, and we've equipped co-writer with the ability to add its own comments. And the speech to text seems to think it's co-writer, but co-writer, we're riding the wave of the future here. So it's calling the tool add comment, reading through the chapter, and we will wait. And now, after a bit of a wait, co-writer has left 17 comments for us, and we can check these out. Here we go. It's redline the document. It's explaining, and we don't need to obviously take all of co-writer's notes, but it's got some good suggestions to think about. So this gives you a chance to sort of go through, and rather than have a developmental edit in another document or inside the chat window, you now have it applied directly to the document. But Redline mode is about more than just marking up your document. It is also about addressing these revisions. So I'm just going to keep all of them, but you're welcome to delete some when you use this or add your own. But in any case, I am going to have co-writer rewrite this chapter addressing our combined comments now. And it's going to use, I've got auto toggle mode on. It's going to put some additional chapters into the context window. So it's decided it should know, what comes immediately after. And now it's going to make the edit. We can see that it's selected the whole chapter, and it's already addressing each of the comments. So you can see here the inherited chamber smells like 300 students trying not to panic. When originally we had the reliquary opens at midnight, I'm definitely going to vomit. And so it found us a sharper hook. And so couple things to note here. Here it's decided to rewrite the entire chapter, but if you're going through a line edit pass and you make specific line edits, you can actually tell co-writer, hey, just go address all the line edit comments in line, and it will make, let's say you have 6 comments with line edits throughout a chapter, it will make 6 different edits in the document. You can go through one at a time and accept or reject. And here we go. It is ready to apply. And I can either click accept all or accept over here. And chapter is rewritten. comments are addressed. So the last thing I'll add is that you can also try doing multiple chapters at once. So you can ask co-writer to give you a developmental edit on, my book is 20 chapters. I could say, leave comments chapter 1 through 6 and just wait. And it will, after a couple of minutes, you will have comments across all 6 chapters. I absolutely recommend being aware of context window management, and the more you use this, the more Plotdrive credits or API key tokens that it will spend. But we look forward to seeing how folks experiment with it. We would love your feedback right now. Important that comments will only show up if you highlight text, and the user will only show up over here when the sidebar is closed. Co-writer closed as well, but I would definitely recommend keeping co-writer open and just open and close the sidebar as you use this mode. And that's about it. Thank you to all of our power users who helped us develop this workflow by showing you the kinds of things that you were imagining that you were doing on your own and hacking together. But we think this marks the beginning of a real compression and collapse of the speed at which folks can do editing. And I just wanted to also point out, if you're not aware, you can use this share button here to invite other people to edit your projects. On the Pro plan, you can invite a collaborator. So if you have an editor and you want them to come in and mark up your documents, if they want them to tell co-writer to use Redline Mode to make its own comments, we can do that as well. You can do that as well. So we'd love to hear about how Redline Mode and this kind of marking up using comment system fits into your writing and editing workflow. That's it for me. I'm going to keep this one short. We will see you on the Discord, or you can message us just by switching to support right here and making a support chat. Happy writing.